Hey everybody, Lead Farmer 73 here. Today I got a Powersmart gas generator. This little generator right here might get you through a rough time. It's on sale right now, and that's why I'm doing the video. You might want to look at this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this unboxed. So far, instruction manual, warranty, and the unit itself. Looks like it's going to come with a handle. You might have to put the handle on, but let's get this out the box. It's a nice looking little guy. That comes off, I knew it. All right. What all comes with it so far? We got a handle. I knew it. Goes up here. Got a couple of tools. We got a spark plug wrench. And the handle for it. We have a Phillips screwdriver. That's all we're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and get this handle put on. It does come with the 2 bolts to go in here. There we go. And that's all to that. Before we go any further, you guys, I want you guys to know this is a 1500 watt generator. Those are the peak watts. The running watts are 1000 watts continuous. It can peak out at 1500, but the continuous wattage of normal runtime is 1000 watts. On the up close and personal, here we have our choke. Pull it out to choke it. Push it in to run. We have our on off switch for run and off. We have 2 120 AC ports. We have our engine on, engine off switch. We got an oil light, an overload light, and an amp output light, letting you know you got a load. You have 2 USB ports, and it's saying they're at 5 volts, 1 amp. This is an inverter generator, so it is safe for all of your delicate electronics. We have a reset button, and we have a ground. It don't get too much simpler than that. Here's where we put our gas at. Just unscrew that. That does not have a chain. I wish it had a chain because I hate sitting my caps on the ground. But here's our gas port here. It does have a safety screen filter inside, so no junk get in there and clog up the carburetor. Here's our muffler on the back, and from what I can see, it doesn't look to have a spark arrestor on it, so that may be something you want to look into. Do not leave that wide open. I'll do some more reading in the manual and make sure, but I don't see a spark arrestor right off the bat. That is important. On the front end here is where we're going to need that screwdriver again. This is where your air filter is going to be if you need to clean it or change it. Pretty simple, straightforward. So what we're going to have to do now is go ahead and put some oil in here. We're going to read the manual and find out how much oil goes in here, and then we'll fill it with fuel, and then we'll start it for the first time. I'm reading the instructions right now, and it says it takes about 9.5 ounces of motor oil. It also says it can hold up to 3/4 of a gallon of gas. It can run up to 4 hours on a full tank of gas. We need 10W30. Most of my gas generators need 10W30, and I was guessing it was going to take 10W30. I just didn't want to, assume. So doing more reading. It takes 10W30 motor oil. Okay, so we got some oil. We're going to add to it. All we have to do now is take these 4 screws out and get to our oil reservoir. Okay, we got all 4 screws out. This cover come off. Remember, pull this out a little bit, the pull cord, and that exposes everything inside. Here's your oil. Okay, I put paper towels underneath because there's always some drippage. Go right in here. Usually these have a little bit of oil in them. See that little bit? That's from them testing it at the factory. So I'm gonna finish filling this up and then we'll come right back. Okay, you can see a little leakage under here because I went a little too far like I always do. Trust me, put your napkins down. Let's just replace the door panel. Now next I'm gonna go outside and fill it full of gasoline and then we'll give it a test. Okay, so I have the Powersmart 1500 all fueled up, oiled up. So let's go ahead and give it a start. I'm gonna let it run for a minute and then I'm gonna put a load on it, which I have a 1500 watt Lasco heater here. So first thing I'm gonna do is choke it, pull the choke out, cut our fuel on, cut the engine on, and now I'm gonna give it a couple of pulls. All right, you guys, how many pulls do you think it's gonna take to start? First time start, let's see. I like to let the oil run through there first. That don't count. All right. 1 pull. Let that choke run for a second. It might be ready. Let's push it in. There it is. It is ready to roll. For it to be so small, it's not that loud at all. I'm right here. I'm literally right here over top of it. It says 75 decibels at 25 feet. That sounds about right. Especially when it gets a load on it. So I'm gonna let that run for a second. I'm gonna put my heater on. Just letting that oil and everything run through there real good, lube it up. Wow, it's really quiet. I'm gonna cut my heater on. There it is. I can smell the heat from the heater. Now I'm gonna crank the heater up. As you can see, this is a 1500 watt heater, and I cranked it up to 1500, and it was about to time out on me. Let's see if we can do it. It's all the way up. That little guy is moving around. But it's doing it. It timed out. Couldn't take it. So now we got a wattage light. Turn that right back down. It also could be we didn't let it run long enough right out the gate. So we're gonna hit the restart. Let's see if it'll restart without cutting it off first. Yes, it does. Now that I like. Heater is back on. I'm gonna turn it up. It starts out at 1,000 watts, so it's running its normal running wattage. Now I'm gonna crank it back up a little. That 1,500 watts is definitely it. So not bad. Not bad at all. So in an emergency, it's perfect. This will get you out of a mix. And right now, if you get it right now, it's like $198 right now. So please go check this out before that sale ends. It's something good just for backup, on top of your backup, on top of your backup. Lead Farmer 73. I'm going to keep running this. I'm going to keep testing it and do more videos on it and show you guys step by step over a year's time to see how it works out. All right? Lead Farmer 73. I love you and I'm out.